Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So we've been decoding Pinball Wizard, the Who, and we've already got the letters to go in all the categories. We've already got the numerological numbers to go in all the categories. We even pinpointed the potential quantum network user. We got our binary code to run through all the categories, and now we're getting regular binary code. We've got that to run through finance. We've got it to run through genetics. We got it to run through medical. And now we're down to chemical, and this is an interesting thing because we got some more hits that we got in medical and a couple of other interesting things going on here. So you had, for those of you who are not following along, playing changed to plays, and he fell off twice. So if you cross off PLAY and PLAY, you're left with INGS, and we brought INGS down, and he simply came down twice, so we brought he down twice. All right, we converted those. Now we're converting them to binary, actual binary, and I'm copy pasting it off the binary alphabet. All right, and I'll provide that link. And so your first, oh, for the love of Pete, I gotta come back around. So your first, and again in this one, you guys, once again, running the double, triple number sequences, we're not yielding all that much results for some reason. Now, they did in soft and dry all the way across the board. They did in finance of this one all the way across the board. But not much interesting is coming up with some of these other categories. So this time we once again went to single letters for the simple fact that we were getting more information. So we started with I, and you got 0110101 and ran against chemicals. Well, the first thing that caught my eye is ideas of quantum chemistry. And what is quantum chemistry? Well, quantum chemistry is the application of quantum mechanical principles and equations to the study of molecules. In order to understand matter at its most fundamental level, we must use quantum mechanical models and methods. There are two aspects of quantum mechanics that make it different from previous models of matter. The first is the concept of wave-particle duality. That is the notion that we need to think of very small objects such as electrons as having characteristics of both particles and waves. Second, quantum mechanical models correctly predict that the energy of atoms and molecules is always quantized. I would say quantized, but Quantized, quantized, meaning that they have only specific amounts of energy. Quantum chemical theories allow us to explain the structure of the periodic table, and quantum chemical calculations allow us to accurately predict the structures of molecules and spectroscopic behavior of atoms and molecules. And this goes on, but that's a good overview. It goes into background, but I'll just read the first line. Quantum mechanical ideas began with the studies of physics of light. So, and this goes on, guys. I'll provide this link. But also, on top of having that, you also have, get ready for it, evolution of marijuana evolution of marijuana medicalization again. Now that came up over and over in the medical search. All right, but here it is in our chemical search. And so apparently somebody's looking pretty hard at marijuana medicalization because it's coming up over and over and over, and now it's in multiple categories. So, and that goes on, guys. There's other stuff here that could be public documents of Massachusetts, but farm chemicals, and there's our number. That's even all on page 2, guys. So I'll provide these searches, and then you move on to N, and you have 011011110, and you end up with evolution of marijuana medicalization again. So now it's coming up again. This isn't even medical, this is chemical. And actually, I've came to the point I'm on page 3. You also have the Journal of Trade, the Chemical Trade Journal and Chemical Engineer. Let me see. Chemical Technology or Chemistry in its applications to arts. You got Chemical Abstracts. That's all on page 3, guys. I think the Evolution of Medical Marijuana. Yep, it's on page 1 is the Evolution of Marijuana Medicalization. Adventures in Physics, a special volume of Advances in Chemical Physics. R. Stephen Barry. And this does go on. I'll provide the search links, guys. You can see all of them for yourself. All right, and then if you move on, you got G, which is 011001111, and you run that against chemicals, you get Adventures in Chemical Physics, and you get Bioscience, Department of Chemistry at University of Pittsburgh. All right, and those were noteworthy, among other things, chemical communication, this is correct, right? We are on G, yep. Bioscience option, Department of Chemistry, University of Pittsburgh. That's what I just read. Chemical communication. Cocaine metabolite 150 cutoff calibrator. Journal, Chemical Society, London. Journal of the Chemical Society. So you got several things here going on that were probably looked at. Material safety data sheet, and there's our number. And so that's interesting because we had that before. Oh, what do you know? Evolution of marijuana medicalization again. Farm chemicals. So you got a few things. A safety data sheet again. So that's G. And if you move on to S, you have 0110011. How about Journal of American Chemical Society? How about Drug and Chemical Markets? That's another highlight. And there's a lot in here, guys. And then, how about computer chemistry? Computer chemistry. Yeah, that's right. It's in there. What is computer chemistry? Well, chemists have been some of the most active and innovative participants in the rapid expansion of computer science. Computational chemistry is simply the application of chemical, mathematical, and computing skills to the solution of interesting chemical problems. It uses computers to generate information such as properties of molecules or simulated experimental results. Some common computer software used for computational chemistry include, and then it gives you a list, and computational chemistry has become a useful way to investigate materials that are too difficult to find or too expensive to purchase. It also helps chemists make predictions before running the actual experiments so that they can better be prepared for making observations. The Schrödinger equation, explained in another section, is the basis for most of the computational chemistry scientists use. This is because Schrödinger equation models the atoms and molecules with mathematics. For instance, you can calculate electronic structure, determinations. You can calculate geometry optimizations, frequency calculations, transition structures, protein calculations, i.e. docking. Protein, there's protein, guys. We get that a lot in genetics, right? Protein coding genes. Electron and charge distributions, potential energy surface is. Rate constants for chemical reactions, kinetics, thermodynamic calculations, heat of reactions, heat of energy of activation. And so I'll let you guys read all about it. I'll provide that link. That's basically what you got going on. And that was S. So now we got to go to H. And H is 011010000. How about public documents of Massachusetts? Annual reports. Formulas, facts, and constants for students and professionals in chemistry. The mineral industry is there. I'm still on page 1. You got a few things going on. Produce science. That's come up before. You got John Kerry talking about the use of chemical weapons. Or is that what it says? Yeah, John Kerry. Physical and chemical changes, the escape room. Monitoring remote operations with Rational SCADA, CloudFront.net. So you do have a few things going on here for this, guys. I'm just looking at the... How about European Electronics Directory? I don't know what that's do. Systems and applications. Oh, how about the Durgeon H5 chondrite? Research chemical number 1. Research chemical number 1 by Acid Party, released 23rd September 2017. So you got all sorts of things, binary analysis even, error correction code, allocation using the chemical reactions. So yeah, that goes on, guys, and I will move on now to E, which ends up being 011000101. And how about evolution of marijuana medicalization again? So that just keeps coming up over and over. Where am I at? I'm on page 2. Aspects of chemical evolution. Encyclopedia of Chemical Processes and Design, Volume 10. We've had that before. And that gets you through going forwards. And, well, that does get you through going forwards and backwards in chemicals because we had to go individual letters. The letters are all going to be the same. And, again, I did do the double letter binary code sequences. I did triple. And there just wasn't as much information. Now, with soft and dry, you had plenty, right? And in the finance search of this, you had plenty in the double number groups. But for some reason, these are coming back with more information as individual letters. I don't know if that's always going to be the case. Probably not. Probably not, because it already hasn't been the case, so it definitely won't always be the case, right? So we'll see how this goes. And that gets you through chemicals, guys. And I'm not going to try to take up much more time on this video. We're still going to run research groups. We're going to run technology first, probably. Then we'll run research groups. I forgot that last time. And then we will run random hits. And then we'll move on and try to hit the Bible one. And then... there's another one added to the list, guys, because I was watching Recall Vector had Applebee's Bar and Grill became Applebee's Grill and Bar. And somebody asked why in the world would that invert? Good question. But we can figure that out, or we can try to figure that out anyway. There's a good chance we can figure out. We might even be able to pin a quantum network user to that, and it looks like quantum network use. There's plenty of residue, just like the soft and dry. So that should be fairly simple, actually. Bar change to grill and grill change to bar. So you're going to have that in order, minus the R's, I guess. And that'll be what you got to work with. But that's going to be third on the list. We're going to finish this Pinball Wizard. We're going to hit that Bible one we said we were going to hit and see what we can get out of that. And then we are going to do Applebee's Grill and Bar, which is a weird thing for us. When we did Sherwin-Williams, that was one that an effect that neither me nor my fiance saw. We always knew Sherwin-Williams. But there was plenty of residue and plenty of people that thought it was the other way to look into it. And what did we find? We found that it most likely was Sherwin-Williams at one point, even though we don't remember it, right? Because you even got a quantum network user, MAWI DNA Technologies LLC, something like that. MAWI DNA Technologies LLC, and that was one that we didn't even see. That me and my fiance had always known the way it is for some reason. But clearly, the evidence shows that was not always the case, even though we remember it that way. Fits right into the pattern. So, but this one we do see. Like, neither one of us have ever seen grill and bar before. I don't think I've ever seen that anywhere until now. So that'll be an interesting one to decode as well. So I'm going to let this video go at that. That'll be coming up, and then hopefully we can get back to our chart. We'll see how that goes. We also have our electromagnetic hypersensitivity video coming sometime. I was hoping to do it today, but I don't know if that'll be the case, so we'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.